Well, I'm all about helping dragons. So are you not with the? Is Sean not with the Zentarum now?
Well,
Sean
there
said
was
something. Yeah.
everybody, so there's nobody left to tell them that I betrayed them.
Well,
He stole honor. It's kind of the ultimate Zentaro move.
Whatever.
all
Absolutely.
right. It's your guild, man.
Stole their life.
It was either.
Alright, so we're gonna help. So we're gonna help the bronze dragons. So where are the blue dragons?
Yeah, we're gonna go kill some dragons with the dragons. He's gonna help too.
They are far northwest in a desert area called Ascor.
Asscore.
Yes, A-S-C-O-R-E.
Hardcore asscore.
Ascor.
A lot of it, Pat, had to do with like when we saw what the dragon did with his first attack. We were like, "Oh, hold up here. We might want to realign our politics."
He's like, oh, we'll just take your side then.
Yeah, look at all that big fire.
Oh, really?
Watch out for dragons, man.
You can't argue with power.
Right? Well, Atwack is all about helping dragons, man. Let's go ahead.
You would have been proud.
Oh,
So,
oh, I see it.
All right.
Instructions. So follow me on my exit. Are we streaming?
Yeah. It may be boring,
Okay.
but we'll give it a shot.
so
Well, I'm sure it'll get very exciting if I get into a wreck with this ATM wheeler.
Oh yeah, then we've got dash cam audio and video. Well, your shit's blocked out.
Alright. I think I know where I'm going here. There we go.
So, Felgalos,
That's the dragon?
is your bronze dragon. He gives you guys information on where to go. Let me drag this back up here. And in the far northwest of the map is Ascor.
That's cool.
Not just used for shitty music, it's actually a town name. So, you guys have quite a ways to travel. He does offer that he can pick up your wagon and carry it over there, but you know, won't be able to bring your two trees. There with you.
Well, if he carries the wagon, well, we still gotta get the horses. Can he carry the horse? No, we still need the horses because we could like
No.
warp somewhere, but we still have the horses.
Do we got our horses up ahead?
But he says, you know, if you guys want to travel on your own, that's fine. Give me just a second.
Can he travel faster than us?
Ears, like if you're gonna talk.
Somebody's named Ascor.
I think we're trying to work out the logistics of Ascor. the ins and outs of Ascor, how to get us some Ascor.
Thank you.
Gotta figure out our gear.
Herb in my head.
Yeah.
An Ascor plan.
Oh, anal.
There's a lot of cops out on the side. I'm glad I'm taking the scenic route.
All the time.
Just don't smell it. So,
So can he travel faster than, excuse me. Can he travel faster than we can?
yeah, he can travel a bit faster than you can.
I'm wondering if he could throw our horses and our wagon up on his back and fly to a town and leave that shit there, and then we can warp to that town and like maybe shave a few days off the journey.
I mean,
I'm sure this place is.
it can fly you, but you'll be leaving your trees. The horses aren't such a big deal. You can either tie them to the trees, or you can let them go because, you know, they're fucking horses, and you guys have a wagon full of fucking loot that buy 100 more horses.
I guess we should the trees, walk the horses, tie the horses to the trees, have them walk up there, and we'll take with us. So we got some snow to ride.
Well, I mean, the shrubs
If
can
we
ride,
still have our trees,
but
if we still have our trees and our shrubs, then why don't we just have the trees keep escorting the wagon and have the shrubs drive the wagon to wherever we're going?
Oh, that's not gonna. Nobody's gonna bat an eye at that. Is that
fine?
those trees would fuck up a bunch of bandits for sure. I mean, they're no chumps, but I mean, either way, if you guys want to, you know, travel by road, I'll speed it up. You know, we don't need to do 30 random encounter rolls for a 30-day journey clear across the map, right? I mean,
is this place not even map your
I don't know.
show? Because
That would be kind of interesting to see what we get off a random encounter. 30 random encounter rolls, then.
Yeah.
They do mean northeast. You meant northeast, asshole. I see asshole.
I didn't mean northeast. I am an asshole.
West. I've been looking all over the goddamn place.
I've been questioning my map reading skills for 20 minutes.
I pinged it twice.
Oh, I saw it. Oh, I saw it. And I was like, well, I guess that is east or west. Shit.
Yeah, so I'm in the state park now. How am I coming through?
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
Red
so,
Rock?
like,
The water you
Tricky.
can drink. Then we can't bring everything.
it's going to be about 600 miles by road. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a few weeks, but like I said, you know, we can fast forward some of that. And if anybody's got anything they want to be, you know, down timing during that time, y'all can roll that sort of shit up. And, you know, you'll more or less get there.
Do it. No more talk,
All right.
action.
So he says, I'll meet you somewhere around there, and he flies off. He's fairly clumsy, but he gets it done, and off he goes. So, let me pop this out. Move over here. All right.
Yeah. That didn't sound good. I mean, there's like 2 different moves in there, so. What's behind it?
So you come through Red Larch. You know, they've got some shrines. They've got an inn, and they've got a tavern, and you kind of move along through. It's fairly uneventful. You guys ride through the night. You've got your elves taking turns driving this thing. Doing their 4-hour trance to stay fresh while they kind of switch out. You've also got the shrub. He's an old hat at driving the cart now. He's got it all figured out. The trees lag behind a little bit, but you're not leaving them clear in the dust. And come across a little town called Westbridge. It's got an inn. I believe you have come across this area before. There's a little halfling that he sells paintings and statuettes of questionable tastes. He's out there, and that's exactly what it says. So I went ahead and I was like, it's all lewd.
I would like to browse his wares.
I mean, sure, he's got like a life-size statue of like the 2 skeletons fucking, like the old keychain and stuff, it like moves if you like poke it in the right spot, and we go back and forth like they do, and he's real proud of that. And he's got velvet nudies of various creature races, and he's got some stuff. He is a purveyor of smutty art.
We need to let him know about Lake Charles, Louisiana, and their Contraband Days festival coming up here in a month or so. He could definitely sell off the wear there.
He's like, I have these kitty girl posters that I will roll up and bring with me for kids to pop balloons. I will give them out to any 12-year-old who shows up. I will also bring these mirrors with Led Zeppelin on them. They are definitely not to do cover-off.
I do like it being louder.
Well, who's that? Sean yelling.
Sean says we gotta be louder.
Yeah. Be louder.
Oh.
I'm just too loud.
I'm trying to figure out whether this speaker mic is working good.
It sounds better now than it did maybe 5 minutes ago.
It sounds better now?
Well, I guess I'm crazy. I don't know.
Might be that I had my window open.
Oh no, yeah. Go ahead.
How does it sound now?
Sounds great.
Clear.
Okay.
Before you sounded kind of distant from it. That's the microphone?
Just a second ago?
Yeah.
Because I turned off the Bluetooth speaker and then I turned it back on. I'm trying to figure out which is working better.
I think maybe turn it off, turn it back on again, maybe reset something with it. It sounds better now?
Yeah, okay.
We can go with that until it fucks up again.
Hey, can you hear Gary?
I don't know.
No? He has to talk.
I cannot hear it.
I could hear his heartbeat. It's a really good microphone. But I think you need to see a doctor, Gary. There's a small palpitation in your left ventricle. Now it sounds weird. Now it sounds like you're in an old tin can.
Okay. All right, let me do this.
That's a little better.
Huh.
Oops.
It sounded better before you did the flipping.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I heard that.
Yeah, we'll just do Morse code. Just tap your rolls. No.
Oh, I just went something.
Weird. So it's a speaker and a microphone?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think most of them have some kind of microphone, but it's pretty garbled. It started out really fresh, but now when you talk, I hear like distortion.
Try turning it off and on again. I know that's bullshit, but that's what you did the first time it came out clear.
Off and on. Man, this is kind of weird. Still in the same
Now I
place.
can hear
It
Gary.
looks like it's foggy, but it smells like smoke.
Is the microphone on the bottom?
What about now?
No, pick it
Oh.
up again. Pick it up again.
I'm pretty sure my.
Now it sounds great. When you pick it up, it sounds good. I think. Talk again?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's fine. I can hear Gary.
We're just gonna go with the phone then.
Oh,
You can hear me too?
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, the speaker, I mean the microphone on my phone is like way better than.
Yeah. You can always try like a plug-in microphone, but yeah, that's cool. That sounds good. Let's go.
Well, I can always plug it in too. I don't have to do it Bluetooth.
That might work better. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know I got an aux dock somewhere.
We can move forward. Just fiddling
So-
with the wagon's radio. We can still roll. There's enough hands.
Yeah, I'm just getting there. So you guys make it into Tribal, where this is where you make your turn to head west. Tribal is a fairly decent sized town. It's got a market square. It's got a horse ranch. It's people selling wagons and they've got little armor stores and all that sort of shit. You guys pass through here, make your move on the west road. Let's see. Thing. Which one is the road? I mean, throughout the time you guys pass travelers, wagons going in one direction or the other. At some point, you pass by traders and travelers of all sorts, whether they're, pilgrims headed down to find bigger temples or or traders, bringing wares to or from Waterdeep or various towns along the way. The traffic is heavier closer to towns like Tribor, especially between Tribor and Yartar. Yartar's a pretty decent sized place. You guys have been there before.
Oh yeah, we've been through there. Yeah, Yartar.
That's where the gambling barge was.
Right. Yeah.
They've got the Isle of Capri out there, and
Anybody want to go try your luck?
Hey, I'm down if everybody else is down.
Some watered down orc piss. All you can drink.
if you order the beers out of the bottle, you're safe.
Yeah.
If you're really lucky, and
But
if
they
you're
didn't
really
laugh,
lucky, there might be a midget bartender, but only on certain times.
I'm tripping. I don't remember eating that.
I hope you would.
I can't roll.
You can't hear anybody?
No. What?
Either.
I need to go check on Amanda's things. Can't hear nobody. Hold on.
Oh,
Maybe,
I
like,
don't
muted it?
have to hear.
I think the mute works the other way. But we can hear her through Galen's mic. You got yours hooked up now, Sean?
No, I'm just using the phone mic.
Oh, it sounds great.
Yeah, it's better for a fucking $1,000 phone.
It's not as loud on our side.
Yeah, we just don't have it as loud, and I don't have an aux cable at the moment.
Oh, I see.
I've got one somewhere, but where, I don't know, and I'm not going to look for it right now either. No, I guarantee I got one in the truck. That dagger or something.
Okay, here's what you do. I need an Amazon box about this big, 2 coat hangers, and a roll of duct tape. We'll make an acoustic box and wrap it around the back of the phone and use the wire hangers to anchor it to the floor. Make a
I
tripod.
thought you were giving abortion advice.
Well, with few simple modifications.
2 coat hangers and an Amazon box. All you need.
That's Beck's new album.
Yeah, I've used plastic cups as speakers, speaker amplifiers before. It works pretty good.
Jesse, up at a certain company I used to work for, he got one of the tubes that the HR posters come in and cut it up and put slots in it and made a subwoofer. Made an acoustic amplifier, like a Bose speaker system for his iPhone. And he would just drop it in there, and boom! It'd be like 10 times as loud as just the phone itself. Jesse was smart. Jesse is smart.
Nah, he just used to be smart.
Yeah.
So,
You just want Jesse's girl, right?
Nah, dude, I do not want Jesse's girl. Jesse is not a fictional character. I actually know a guy named Jesse now, so do not want Jesse's girl.
You probably don't either.
I wish I wouldn't have said his name. But, oh well, we'll leave it at that.
What is he watching?
I don't know.
sure he is.
Yeah, he's been stalking me for 5 years now. Typing my YouTube channel, just waiting for me to live stream. Finally.
Working on you.
No, I'm sure he's out in the garage doing much more interesting
All right, so cutting through Yartar. If anybody actually does want to stop and play a game of chance, we can make some rolls on that. If not, you guys can continue down the road.
You got chargers all over the place. Like charging 10 things right now.
On the road between Yartar and Calling Horns, like a decent-sized group of. Let me find how many there will be. Maybe not that decent size. There's like as you're coming up a little ways up the road, a large tree just falls, boom, right across the path. Whoever is riding in the back of the cart sees 3 orcs, step out into the road a little behind the cart, and then in front of the tree, about another 6 of them walk out, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna fuck your shit up.
No.
Give me all your shit."
Who's got our mini arrows badge?
To the other cart?
To your cart.
Oh, they're threatening us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
Shit.
Please don't hurt me. I'll give them all this stuff.
What's that orc we know? I'll say in the name of this orc that we know, better
Yeah,
fuck off.
we have a badge that is from what's his name? For the mini arrows orc.
Yeah, you have a badge that Bruger and Schachter gave you.
Right. I want to bring that up.
You bring that out, and you're like, "Hey, man, Bruger says we're cool," and they're like, "Oh, holy shit! It is the Slayers of Steve," and they're like, and they're very familiar. They're like, we swing down to Groodhog every once in a while, kind of hang out, but we still gotta bring in fresh goods and get money any way we know how. Here, let me get this tree out your way and send you guys right along, and it's
Still kill them.
Please don't hurt us so we can kill you. This seems scary.
I mean, hang on. We are about to go attack 2 dragons.
You want to cut them in on your loot share?
I mean, maybe not necessarily cut them in, but offer them a cut in. They'll probably get killed by the dragons.
Right. I mean, when they own a wagon, they got to pay for all this horse food. They have the overhead that we have. We can talk about cutting them in on loot share, but I think for now, just the contract payment would be ideal.
I don't know if they want to follow us all the way over there.
And if they know that there's something to get, they will.
Maybe. I mean, we can ask them if they want to come with.
We pay them scale.
If somebody wants to roll a persuasion check.
I don't think that's me. I think I'm pretty stupid.
Uh,
I don't know why y'all even listen to me. According to these numbers.
What's the name? You don't have charisma. You got charisma. You can persuade.
I have a +1
Yeah.
charisma.
You should have like a
I
plus
actually have a 2 in persuasion.
something. No, it's +4.
But I have a -1 charisma, so I don't want to do it.
+4 natural. Plus anything.
I
Yeah.
have a skill.
Okay.
4 minutes, yeah.
So yeah, you would have a +4 in persuasion.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
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 Do you have persuasion or charisma?
Do I have it? No.
What's
This
your
Let me
Gary
see.
is the best option because he's +4.
Yeah.
He has
I have
charisma.
I think
one
Gary's probably the
wisdom,
best. I think Gary's probably the best option for persuasion.
but I have 0 charisma.
Another one?
I have no wisdom.
Yeah,
Negative
right
charisma.
there. 10.
10 total.
Yeah.
You're gonna offer him how much gold to tag along?
That is a good point.
We were gonna offer
Well, how
him
much
gold.
are we expecting?
I thought we were just gonna offer him a piece of the prize.
But what if that's way too much, more than they deserve?
I mean, we could just like kill them all in the end, I guess.
Okay. We'll cut him in. Terms yet to be determined.
Whoever's left standing, you know. Oh, thanks, guys. Bye.
So they're like kind of thinking it over. They kind of group together. You kind of Sean hears them mumbling an orc, you know. 2 whole dragon hordes. And, I don't know. They killed Steve. I mean, shit. That's a pretty badass motherfuckers. And you know, and if we help him, you know, when we go back and we talk to Brugger about it, he'll probably think we're pretty fucking badass. And you know, he's the man to impress. So yeah, we should do this. And so these 9 motherfucking orcs are like, hell yeah, we'll follow you. And
Glad that you guys can see the big picture here. Forward-thinking orcs. That's refreshing.
Yeah, we got a squad now.
Well, I mean, we've got like food and we got rations and we got some drinks, so we can like, you know, party along the way. And we got buddies.
Yeah, you guys have more drink than you know what to do with, and
Jesus Christ, we do. Like every day we get a keg.
yeah, somebody's like, you got still okay. Man, you got like more than enough elk meat for fucking sakes.
Oh yeah.
An indica or sativa?
Oh yeah, I don't know if he's an indica or sativa.
Could be hybrid.
I think it's a hybrid, him being all mobile and talking and shit.
Like
Right.
a 60-40 sativa indica, 60-40, that'd be nice.
I mean, you know, he's been with you guys long enough. He ain't afraid of pain. He just grafts his own fucking limbs on there. I mean, if a shrub ain't got a green thumb, who does? You know, so you know, fucking carve a finger off and stick another one on there, and then so you know, by this point, he does pretty good.
He has no. Think of it this way: he has no problem maintaining a girlish figure.
Let's see. So, you guys have, you know, you're going. You have extra horses and shit, even. So, I mean, you know, you're moving wagon speed. You're not like flying down the path. You know, they take turns grabbing a horse or sitting on the cart with you, or walking, and you know, shit kind of goes well. You know, goes well with us.
Yeah, we got like a little army now.
An entourage, a posse.
9
Ready
horses,
for some
2
dragon
trees, a bush, but he's only good for getting high with. Fucking Cowley, that's what he should be.
Golden Bowl. It took a month and a half for that joke to land on me. And I was nowhere near this stream or this game. I laughed for a good 30 minutes. Golden
That's
Bowl,
funny.
buddy.
Right.
Almost season 3 now.
So as you guys, you know, come rolling through Calling Horns, you know, there's guards at the beginning of the town. There's like 2 or 3 of them, you know, up by the road. There's 3 of them. One of them hauls ass, just starts running into town, and as you guys, you know, slowly get a little
There's an
closer,
Asian army.
the 2 remaining ones are like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And as they're starting to try to figure out what the hell's going on, you know, about another 30 guards come pouring over to the road. And
can we throw a sign off the side of the cart? Elf meat. Like how much you want to sell this stuff for? I'm thinking we should probably put out some kind of show of not here to attack people.
Gypsy smelling jerky, sir. Gypsy jerky.
But out of the 30, there's about a good 6 of them that, you know, obviously outrank some of the others. And you know, as you guys are like trying to explain to the rank and file guard, you know, hey man, we're just passing through. These orcs here, they're our buddies. They're not here to fuck your children and eat your wives. And you know, this is all right stuff. And what's that?
What is this, the Gestapo? We gotta show them papers before we can come into town, or what's the deal?
You've got 9 orcs following behind you, and you know, they're not.
We're kind of a rough-looking bunch.
Right now it's their turn.
You know, a woman who seems obviously in charge steps forward, introduces herself as Tamerlane Zor, human woman, well dressed, not dressed for fighting or anything, and she's like, "Hey, you know, this is pretty fucked up, and you know, I'm all right with you guys kind of traveling through town, but you know, stopping at the inn is not gonna go over well, you know."
Well, we don't need to stay.
Yeah.
Hey, you see that wagon full
got
of tourist
everything we
tax
need.
money?
And she
Says,
and
fuck you.
and Mike picked up on it. She's like kind of wanting, you know, she gets around to it, and she's like, you know, we could probably do with a 5 gold tax and let you guys go through unharassed.
Right, you
Cool.
can just have your 30 guys here escort us through town.
Is anybody interested in some elf meat?
Yeah, 30 go.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
already grabbed
elk
like
meat.
2,000 pounds of that stuff, man.
Yeah, we
Right,
need to get more
so-
aggressive with that.
Yeah, I think you offer like 10 pounds of the elk meat, and they're like, you know, that could be a pretty good trade. We got to feed everybody. That's awesome. So, as
You write that down, Pat.
Oh, get right on it.
Oh, I've got some notes for you from last mission.
Oh, well, I can't take notes right now.
Yeah, I know. We were
Well,
big.
no, I know. I'm just letting you know I took them last time.
Yeah,
Nice. That's good.
there
so
was some loot.
as you make it more towards the center of town where the 2 roads here meet up, they've got this they've got like this huge display with all these lichen covered orc skulls. They're on full display. They're like hanging from tree limbs at the crossroads, and your 9 orcs are like, ah, this is pretty all fucked up. And you know, there's one of them, you know, kind of starts making a scene, and he's, you know, fucking talking shit at the guards, and He starts pushing one around. Things get really tense, but none of the other orcs unsheath a sword or anything, and there's a little bit of a squabble, and you guys manage to kind of step in and calm it down, and same with the more high-ranking group of the rank and file guards. They calm their shit down. It's like the very beginnings of a bar brawl, but it tones down. There's only like one punch thrown, and nobody really wants to get into it. You guys pass through the.
We try to keep the orcs calm. Remind them, hey, we're about to go get some treasure. Don't even worry about it, man.
And so you guys get through town. You're a little ways out, and the orcs want you to stop. And one of them pulls like 7 of the skulls out of a bag and buries them onto the side of the road, a little bit away from the side of the road. And the 9 of them kind of hold a small little vigil, and then they come back to the cart, and you guys move on.
Okay.
What you kind of realize there is during the whole distraction, one of them sleight-of-handed a bunch of the orc skulls down and put them to rest.
These guys might make a pretty good squad, man.
Orcs are people too.
Yeah, they're works.
Sounds like one of them is a thief. We need to keep an eye on that one. He can help us out. All right.
So, on to...
Attract is cool with this. Unless anybody else wants to say something. Attract's not going to challenge the orcs on it.
Nah, I'm cool. I don't know. Yeah. Orcs be orcs, man.
We can throw some holy water on there.
The orc.
Yep. Don't hate the orc. Hate the game. No, I don't hate the game. Maybe hate the orc. Well, on our way to Ascor.
Quiet.
Yep, absolutely. So, let me see what this place is.
Is there a place our characters can go to the bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely.
The orcs just dug a hole.
Been holding it.
Off to the north of the road, just a little ways up, you guys can see, a fortified keep off to the side here. Let me ping it. It's a little out of the way, so you guys don't necessarily have to go towards it, but you see them lighting, like a smaller outpost is, lighting signal fires as you go by. Nothing really seems to come from it, but, it was obvious that you guys were noticed, and, you're garnering a decent amount of attention with your group here. You guys have been to Everland. This is where you worked with the Harpers and found, the teleportation circle network. The Everland kind of goes a little similar to the Calling Horns. The town guard is very reluctant to let you through. You guys do some name dropping, and kind of make your way on in. And more or less the same thing happens in each of these towns as you kind of ride up past them.
I think I might be losing y'all. I can't hear you very well.
You're coming
Y'all
in
just keep
fine.
going. I'll let you know when I'm back.
You
Oh,
still
we hear you.
Hear me?
you still hadn't turned off the main. Hadn't started going south yet.
I'm on 149 now.
Okay, so you're headed south. Not bad. You're making pretty good time.
Oh, I can hear you better now. Kind of lost y'all for a second. You were all skipping.
Let's see. Roll.
Coming from your phone.
Oh. With Galen's chair.
All right. You guys are kind of up in this area. I will bring this familiar looking map back up.
What's that big thing you were looking at? Dragon?
No, that is a frost giant.
Oh dear.
And there is a spot for miscellaneous creatures.
Rock, I think.
Not for long.
He has a large winter wolf with him.
Oh dear. Does he see us?
This is my character provided.
Yeah, I mean, his head turns. He hears you guys coming up the road. You see him kind of over the trees. He's kind of scanning the horizon. It looks like he's out looking for something. And then, you kind of come up. You know, there's noise. You guys the orcs are bullshitting, and the horses make noise, carts rolling down the road. But yeah, he spots you up there.
Is he being aggressive?
I mean, what if he has a death wish?
He's a frost giant.
Eh.
Yeah.
He's got a wolf with him.
Yeah.
Then we have like 9 orcs, 2 trees, a bush. Well, I mean, he's just good for smoking on, but
True, but
we could like light him on fire and toss him out with a gust of wind and get him all hot.
Typical warfare.
Right. The and you guys hit on it. You're kind of a small army. I mean, between the 5 of you, the 2 trees, the awakened trees. Like I said, they're not like super powerful or nothing, but
pretty tough, I guess.
but they're not Where is that motherfucker? I have a character sheet around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. The awakened trees, you know, they're at like 59 hit points each. You know, they drop some damage. They're considered large, so they're not quite giant sized or anything, but they're formidable. The giant at first looked kind of excited at this, rolling meat wagon coming his way, but as he starts to see the rest of the orcs and everything, he's looking a little more apprehensive. He's, quits looking in the direction he was looking at and is kind of, looking around for escape routes and, just kind of smiles and waves. So,
that's all these other people. Are those our orcs?
Yeah, that's the 9 orcs. I mean, even with low hit points, you're still looking at 9 attacks versus his, 2. And, I mean, he ain't no fool. They don't have like super low intelligence like a hill giant or something. So he kind of knows the score, and he takes a few steps back away from the road, and if you guys are not interested in pursuing,
well, I mean, we have no reason to just kill them. We don't have to kill everything we see.
Then
well, we could just ask him what he's about, Yeah. We don't have to like interrogate him, but ask him what's up. I mean, I guess that's why I'm gonna be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, just be decent.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's up, man? What you doing out here?
What up, Jive Turkey?
You just walking the dog? You got a target? You got some baggies, some big baggies.
You've got a giant bag. There's items in them, but not exactly sure what's in there. There's a table to roll for items in a giant bag, and I'm not sure large dog turd is on the list. But, probably could be. But, basically, he's just, he says, I'm just looking for trouble, but you guys have brought more than I care to get into. Just traveling through, looking for my buddies.
Is that Frost Giant that occupied that floating castle we just jumped out of?
Those are Cloud Giants.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm concerned.
Cloud Castle. But, I mean, he gives you a name. He's, I don't know, something Viking sounding.
Nothing we've heard before.
Yeah, he's Jarg Bargabarger, and he's
vegan.
Yeah.
I kind of
like the.
I mean, I kind of like just like as like kind of like pulling the rest of everybody to the side where he kind of can't hear. So like, y'all think we could like work this out? Maybe if we invite him to sit down and eat with us, we could casually question him, find out who he's working for.
Got nothing to lose.
What do you think? Y'all want to try to get information out of this giant?
I mean, we could. I mean, it's not like he has the option. It's either he can fight it or not.
Sounds like he doesn't want to fight us, so, sweeten the deal. Food in his
Yeah,
belly.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You guys
We're
all
looking for trouble. We're looking for trouble too. Have you seen him?
I mean, you guys offer him some elk meat and stuff. He's all cool with that. You know, he grabs a couple of tree limbs, breaks them off pretty easy. You know, starting a fire amongst your group's bound to be easy enough.
Right.
But
Well, I want to kind of ask him, kind of just ask him some questions about like what his business is out there. Like, is he scouting for somebody, or is he doing his own thing, or what?
I mean, you know, you guys have plenty of ale, even enough to fly a giant with. You spend some time, it, you know, adds a little bit to your travel, but you know, maybe you do find some worthwhile info here. I am looking for some information here. He, you know, talks a little bit about, you know, about the same sort of things you've heard from other giants. The storm giants, you know, are in turmoil. Nobody has seen King Hecaton, and his daughter Sarissa is trying to run things, but you know, each of the different giant crews have their own looking for it here. Each of the different giant lords kind of have their own idea what should be going on. He talks about Jarl Storvald. He's managed to free several of the ancient giant longships from the ice, and they're out, you know, looking for the Ring of Winter. Says it's
Sounds like a fancy thing to have.
yeah, he says it's pretty cool. It's you know, but it hasn't been easy to find.
What was the last place to lose?
Well, they're looking for, Storvald has sent them out looking for someone named Artis Simber. They,
why do you want to find this guy?
well, he is the last known owner of the Ring of Winter.
Ah, okay.
And the Ring of Winter is apparently like super cool. He talks about it like it's gonna give somebody immortality. You know.
What's his ASL?
They're not exactly sure where to find him, but they're working on it. And you know, that's part of what they're doing out here is just kind of plundering random shit, hoping to turn over equipment.
Okay. Well, sounds like something we should be looking for.
But
does he know anything about the dragons in the area?
he doesn't know much about anything other than white dragons.
Right. That's racist.
No shit.
White Dragon Tower.
Right? It's like I know this grand dragon named Duke, but you know, other than that, I don't know a lot about dragons.
Okay.
And
Alright, well,
I mean, that's about what you get, though. You know, as he, you get him talking a little bit about home. He talks about the sea of moving ice. He talks about Spardboard and just in general, is super proud of the ships. He wishes he could be a part of the ship groups. The ancient frost giants were known to cruise these long ships, and he talks very Vikingly about plundering villages and long ships.
So, yeah.
that does sound like it'd be pretty cool.
So that's more or less what you learn from him. The orcs think you guys are like super fucking cool. Once you guys pack up and you're moving along, they're like, holy fuck, man, these guys get drunk with giants and shit. This is nuts. And they're like, hey, we're badass too. We got drunk with the fucking giant. We're awesome. And yeah,
Right,
so-
y'all are with us now. Y'all are cool.
yeah, they're all excited about their cool by association. They're like, the players of Steve are like so cool.
With us, you don't have to brag. You just have to tell people what happened.
And they're like, yeah. I'm like, good advice. We'll take that. They're like, back in the day, we was hanging out with the Slayers of Steve, drinking the Dark of the Frost Giants. It was fucking cool. And, so everything kind of moves along. You guys have learned a little bit more about what the Frost Giants are up to during all this, and what their role in the bullshitting is.
Well, you don't seem to be a part of their plans.
So where are we
Not
at
at the
now?
moment.
Like in between Jalanthar and Everland?
Yeah, more or less.
yeah.
You guys are,
We're still on our way to Ascrest.
Ascor.
Nether Mountain.
No, it was
Ascrest. So, yeah, you guys go through
Kind of like
Jalanthar.
blood metal, but different.
So, the
Or Asgore.
It's right next to the Vord Porn Forest.
Yeah. The Nether Mountain.
Arr.
So, there's Jalanthar. It's like a small outpost, a little way stop for barges traveling up and down the river. They don't really have a whole lot of stuff. It's small. They've got a little low wall, poorly built, inn, and everything's kind of. Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah, you can cast vicious mockery the whole time while we go through.
And you, and you, and you.
It's very reminiscent of the barge ride inn kind of area, but even shittier. There's not a whole lot going on there, and
They're pretty much just hiding in their houses.
yeah, I mean, you guys don't even really, run across the same sort of resistance that you had in other spots, but you don't even really see any people. Everybody's kind of staying out of the way and just wandering wandering horde that's wheeling through town, made up of some fair amount of weirdness.
We make sure that anytime we pass anybody, we just proceed cheerfully, like there's just like there's nothing wrong at all.
Right. Hey everybody, what's up? How you?
Right. So I mean,
Like there's nothing weird about it.
I know it's helped me.
That's right. And
Our
honestly, we
marketing
should have
gimmick.
invited the giant, but yeah.
9 orcs elk meat. That could be our marketing gimmick. Elk meat of 9 orcs.
People don't want to think of orcs when they're eating.
We sell beef jerky that makes you think of Stinky Bigfoot.
We could sell maggoty bread.
Elk meat's back on the table.
Elk meat.
so the next spot you come through is Sundabar, and on the surface, I mean, it's just a ruined little city. You can see, you know, a couple of what were the more statelier buildings on the surface. You know, look more like they're decorated. You know, but everything's pretty well fallen apart. Any amount of looking around, you can kind of see that you know, there's entrances to some underground spaces that seem like they're pretty large entrances. Thorin recognizes this as, you know, you've grown up hearing about Sundabar, where, you know, quite some time ago, elves and dwarves were living together on the surface, but after a large orc attack and the city was destroyed, the dwarves moved underground, and you know, over the years they've reignited their forges there and kind of stay hidden. If there's no attempt to go under, there seems to be no attempt to impede your progress.
I don't think they're going to be very receptive to us with an orc army.
No, probably not.
Not if their city was destroyed by orcs. Probably best we pass through this place for now.
Not an army, it's a peacekeeping squad.
Yeah. We're the UN.
That's right. You see their blue helmets?
Yeah.
They're
We'll give them
handing
all
out
blue
food
helmets.
grain bars and bottles of
Then we
water.
should be fine, right?
Yeah. Trust them. Trust the
Peace at the end of the sword.
You guys press on. You know, things are moving along pretty well. You know, you guys have the choice now to either go north on the Fork Road or stay, you know, a little more south of the civilizations that way through the Turnstone Pass.
It seems like it'd be best with the orcs that we stay away from civilization, but also we could get jumped, but I mean, we got a bunch of people.
I think the Turnstone Pass looks the funnest.
Yeah.
Is that the one that goes south of Newport?
Yeah, it keeps us away from civilization.
Yeah, that's probably our best bet with what we're running with.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Fair enough.
Turnstone Pass sounds so ominous.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Is what we'll see. When it does, we'll see it happening.
It will be happening.
When we see it, it will be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, 4 of these and 5 of these.
I assume we're gonna be getting into shit.
Yeah, you guys come across, you see him before he sees you. There's a hill giant, searching around for food a little ways off the road. Not quite up into the full mountain range, but, he's about a good, 80 feet off the path. There seem to be some ogres kind of following around behind him. You spot the 4 ogres pretty easily. And you see like 2 bugbears kind of watching the road itself.
Well, what do you think, guys? You think we can take them?
Register that with a choke flag.
What? Wait, Sean was coming out of game, okay. I think we have to take them. There's no reasoning with the bugbear. And they don't see us, we have advantage here. And we've already not killed several other encounters. Wait, what?
Are you trying to feed your bloodlust?
I'm trying to feed the party's bloodlust, man. It's a team effort.
And I guess we can get after them. If they haven't seen us, we can kind of step away from the cart.
Well, so
Okay,
one of the orcs speaks up. He says, our kind works with ogres and bugbears, periodically. He says, maybe before we get close, we can arrange this to look like, you're possibly captives or some sort of, prisoner scenario. At the very least, if we've got a fight, you can spring up from your loosely held bonds and gain a bit of surprise.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, bondage for everyone.
Yeah.
One of the orcs throws off his cloak, and he's got like thin strips of leather over his nipples, and he's got a cat of 9 tails, and he's like, "Bondage it is!" He's very excited at this. He's like,
I want the leash.
So you guys,
Wait, you just have to put aside?
I think we're in some kind of elaborate rape quest.
It's turning into the. We're gonna find out why it's called ass over here in just a minute.
I could learn that funky music that feel.
Right into the ass core.
Yeah. I'll start playing that kind of music.
When you hear Renfest porno music in the distance. Run.
All right. As you guys get closer, one of the bugbears steps up. You see the orc and the bugbear. You can't hear what they're saying. But the conversation starts off politely enough. Yeah, I rolled a 5 for a deception check on the orc. He doesn't seem to be selling the story very well. The orc unleashes with his axe, takes a swing at the bugbear closest to him, and he goes down. At that point, the 4 ogres start moving in towards the cart, and it seems to be on.
All right. Well,
I will go back to my trusty on the road map here.
That perv's still
on the
lurking
road
about.
again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
I can't wait to get off the road.
You should be getting close.
I'm getting close. I'm on Telgi.
Oh, Telgi
yeah.
Road.
Turn it on the Huffmeister.
Classic
Tailgate, you
Northwest
said?
Houston road names.
I should hook up a dash camera and have it going on my video for the stream.
Yeah, dude. Mount your phone on your dash and flip that phone. Flip that camera.
It's gotta be uncomfortable.
That doesn't look comfortable, Amanda.
Resting your eyes, probably.
You just resting our eyes.
Okay.
Just a long blink.
Oh, 90-degree neck move.
I'm gonna go help her out before we go too much further. She'll either wake up or be more comfortable. Let me see how this goes. Hold on.
Let's roll for Suave. Ooh, he rolled a 2. Fat chance. He's gonna wake her up. She's gonna get mad.
What? Yeah.
We sit exactly and Mike said something going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Apparently the 2 does do something. Seems like
No,
Buffy's
but-
extra chill tonight.
You'll probably hear him kick off when I roll up to the house.
I know. It's probably Pat's blinker, maybe?
Maybe.
So,
I'm sitting at I'm waiting to turn.
Yeah, it's Pat's blinker. We hear it. It sounds like Jeopardy.
oh, take a left for 400. Oh, they're trying to break in. Savages. Savages are at the door. They'll be breaking in at any moment. Don't know how the next few minutes are going to go.
Well, they're not going to be happy when they find out we're all about to stomp the shit out of them.
Oh no, I'm talking about my cats and my dog. out of this game.
Oh, all right. We're not gonna stomp the shit out of them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No.
It'd be cool that they not get stomped, to be clear. I've got like 2 sets of cat paws coming underneath the door right now, and I can hear my dog pushing on the door with her nose. They like the game. They're probably our half our viewing audience.
Fucking bath salts.
Oh shit. I remember those. Back when that was the scariest thing around.
Stop salt and go eat a face.
Yeah.
This is stuff that makes you like want to eat other people or something.
Right, yeah, eat your face off. That's why I called his dog that, because she was crazy blonde when she was a puppy.
Yeah. She was wild. Now she's a lot more old and sedate.
Yeah, I gave her the nickname Bath Salts.
Yeah.
She
And she was a
trying
big...
to eat your face off.
But in a sweet way. It was cute. I giggled. Good puppy.
All right.
Figured out a lot.
Who? What? So, I don't know if y'all heard her telling me to turn off her camera.
Oh no.
She said, I had her lay down. She said, gotta turn off my camera. I don't want them beating off to my feet.
Aww, ruined my night.
So we have a protest from Arizona.
Too late.
Oh, shame. Oh, man.
So,
Alright,
So-
so we had some fatties here to deal with.
yeah, we will attempt some semblance of a
Oh, God. I hope you got one of them.
initiative roll.
You do all this on a spreadsheet, so
Yeah.
you should be fine. God damn,
Alright.
you got some shit to keep track of.
They're in for some shit. They don't even know it yet.
I don't think any of us are actually going to get a chance to attack anybody.
Well,
Wasn't there more than
I
one
can't roll
bugbear?
yet.
I'm missing the other.
I'm right around the corner though.
We'll figure out something. We'll get Amanda to kick some dice with her feet. But it has to be on camera so we know it's valid.
We're gonna turn it into that kind of YouTube channel.
Slow motion.
Rolled offer.
We'll get some nice microphones on there. It can be like an ASMR foot D20 fetish channel.
Changes the title. About DnD.
Totally exploit the fuck out of the genre and scene. When this is all over, we'll have a D&D dance, girl dance group for the intro and exit scene.
I guess, you know, I mean,
Not to spark
what's
the
that, Rule 34? Is that Rule 34?
Roll
I think
34.
If something exists, porn involving it also exists.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's people out there making feet and dice videos too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not there now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but they're not doing it as good as we would. No.
Alright, so let me do a
It is.
Rule 34.
Yeah.
So if you can think it, you can porn it.
Right.
Pretty much.
It's fetish.
If something exists, porn involving it also exists.
Fair enough. Kind
Yeah.
of a multiverse thing. It's easier to take in. For every decision you make in porn creates a whole new porn reality.
Yep, it sure is. It's Rule 34.
Tonight, everybody learned something.
Yeah. It asserts that internet pornography exists concerning every conceivable topic. The concept is commonly depicted as fan art of normally non-erotic subjects engaging in sexual days.
Wow. Well, if it's on the internet, not only is it
Oh,
true,
yeah. Obviously it is.
right?
Why would it not be? Why would it be on the internet if it wasn't?
I know who puts it. Who would let that be on there if it's not true?
All right, so
Certainly not.
Just the fact that I know about Rule 34 says a lot about me.
You're gonna break the matrix.
Well, I mean, there's also blue waffles and.
Oh, shut up, dude. No, fuck that. God. I had no idea what somebody was talking about when they were explaining that to me like 15 years ago, and I was like, nah, what the fuck you talking? No, shut up. And they showed me a picture.
What
and I
about
was
Green
just
Bay
like,
butter?
Man, fuck that. Oh. Have to mute this whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to create like a cuss button that just lays down all kinds of cuss words, because that's less offensive. Azure waffle.
well, he never even got into the Menudo handshake. I mean,
Oh dear God. Well, while we're covering that, there's the Dirty Sanchez that needs to be covered.
speaking of Dirty
Well, it doesn't
Sanchez,
need to be painted on.
speaking of Dirty Sanchez, the guy that played Screech, and
Yeah.
he died.
Young Diamond, yeah, he did. He died the other day.
Yeah.
What?
So in honor of the Dirty Sanchez,
Ah!
to you, Justin Diamond. But yeah, we I got these guys laid out. What I did was groups of 3 for the orcs for each initiative, and I need your initiative rolls.
Yeah, we were waiting. We figured you had all the math to do. I am 17 total.
Gravity does.
I am about to come into the house, so hang on
I
just
got
a second.
13.
See, Pat, we
Plus
told you
4.
to show up right about the action started.
Got 22.
Or actually, the DM told you.
All right.
Well, I got a 17. Gary got a 22. I love this guy. I've had it forever. I think that might be my first D20.
Show the audience. What is it? Show your
What,
D20.
this?
You know, there you go. Okay, it's clear plastic.
Uh-huh.
Was that poly? Is it what's it made out of? Is this like a
Whatever
resin?
they made him back in the 90s with.
Oh, okay.
That's like my
Damn.
first D20.
Wow. Do you have the whole set, or you just have that one?
Just the one. I've got
Yeah, that's probably late 80s.
I got that.
Oh wow.
Also.
I think they made them out of.
These are the metal ones I use.
Okay. What is that made out of? Magnesium, steel,
It's gold.
gold.
Solid
Looking at the
gold. They
looking
can
at the
pawn them with the weight of gold.
Adamantium.
17, Galen.
Unobtainium.
There you go.
17? Alright. That was what I was waiting on. I'll order you guys by order. This is where Excel makes it easy. Alright. Thorin, you are first to go here.
Right. What are they? Ogres?
So there's ogres, are these smaller ones, hill giant, and
The bugbear.
and a bugbear.
And we're way over here.
And you guys are a little further back than the rest of the orcs.
All right.
As the conversation was going on, the orcs spread out a little bit, and the
How
trees
far am I?
are just being trees.
How far am I from the closest ogre?
You are about 65 feet. 85 the giant, and then the ones past the giant are about 90 and 110.
I'm going to use 3 charges of my wand of magic missiles at that closest ogre.
3 charges, all right. That's 5 total, 1d4 plus 1s.
5 1d4.
Plus 1.
Yep.
So,
Oh wait,
5
1d4.
so it's
I grabbed
5d4
1d6.
plus 5.
There you go.
I got 19.
That's with the plus 1? Mm-hmm. The reason why I have a million dice.
And then I want to use my bonus action to give Sean inspiration.
D8. Yeah, just be careful about all my markers.
All right, so that's 19 damage to the ogre and a
Bardic inspiration to me.
Yep.
You still only have 3 at level 7 here. Okay. It'll be one of those tabs up there is close to. But did you want to move it all, or do you just want to end your?
No, I'm just gonna end my turn when there. I don't want to move any.
So the 3 orcs charge in. They can move 30 feet and then move an additional 30 and attack. So
these squares, this grid isn't to scale.
it is. They were like 40 feet away, and they can move 60 feet.
They're 5 foot. Oh, are
and
they
they
5 foot squares?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
They rush in. Weirdly enough, I rolled 2 1s and a 3. So they're not going to quite cut that. We'll move on to Xenos.
Okay. And chicken brown cow. I'm gonna go ahead and move up. Where am I at? Somewhere around here.
You're down here.
Alright. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I can basically get right here.
Looks right.
And that'll be not a lot of distance, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on that ogre there that they've just surrounded.
Okay, that's a roll to hit.
Ooh, 20 on the die.
Oh shit. So
Yeah.
whatever your damage was, you still get to double the
Whatever.
die.
So that'll be, what is that, 46 radiance?
So that'll be 8d6.
Do I roll 8d6 or we just multiply by 2?
I think we've been rolling.
I got 8d6 right in front of me.
There you go.
Of course, I'm gonna need a place to roll all of it. Move some things around here on the table. Alright. Wow.
Oh shit, 3 of y'all all rolled 17.
Yeah. I was wondering who the third 17 was. That's Pat.
Yeah. 34 damage on the dice.
Whew. This fucker has seen better days. He is hurting bad. He has an eerie reminiscence of lightning still arcing off of him. The next attack on him is at advantage. When I sorted, it put Wilro next in line, so instead of comparing dexterities, we'll just go with that.
Yeah, because I think I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, you made a movement, you used a spell instead of an attack, so...
Well, I mean, I'm still gonna use key, but I don't need to yet. Yeah, I'm really not doing that. And I still got the inspiration. Got the inspiration. It's time to use it too. You know, that damage. I'll use it to hit or add damage later anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, these are my two favorite types. Which one is anyway?
Alright. So I'm gonna lob some arrows at the bugbear.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
You're gonna put them in the boat?
What's that?
Just throw them.
A curse upon you. Don't be. Pick that up and stick it in yourself now.
So were you using the hand crossbow for 3 shots, or the other crossbow for 2?
The hand crossbow.
Okay.
So you're gonna be like tat tat tat.
Yeah. I am holding it sideways. Hop it up and down.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, automatically that's more damage, right?
That's right. And yeah, I get yeah. I got nothing. So I'm doing the light crossbow, 5, a D8 plus 3. No, D6 plus 4.
Well, you're rolling to hit, right?
Yeah. No, I have a 17 to hit plus 2.
17 does hit, yeah.
Oh, I mean 17 plus 5, or yeah. No, go to D4. No, D6. Plus 4. That's a 5 plus 4, that's 9.
Yeah.
Second, mini crossbow. That's a 20, so that's a crit. So that's, oh god, 2d6s plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4. That's a 5. That's a 9. Plus 4 is 13. Plus the first roll, which is 9. So now we're at 22. Third attack. That's another 20. And that's a 6.
Yeah, I don't think I get close to the damage first.
Another 6. That's 12 plus 4 at 16 plus 22. What, 38?
Yeah, you drop him. That's
To hit, yeah.
That's awesome. That was very rewarding.
you know,
Right, yeah.
you hit him once in the chest, 2 in the head. You gave him the old Djibouti shooty, and he dropped.
A great old double tap of Odin's hairy testicles.
I would have taken out that ogre if you would have added that to it for damage.
So that's it for my move. No bonuses, nothing, no. That's it. On to Achwak.
That is Achwak indeed.
The Achwak might be out back, and
Oh no, I'm back. I'm here.
oh, okay.
I was having some shit. Let's see.
The battery's dead on my thing.
Wow.
Okay.
Battery's dead.
On what?
On my face.
Just charge it. Oh,
I don't have my charger with me.
what time is it doing?
You normal?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna move my limit. And
Oh.
I guess this guy's still in throwing range, huh?
He's past your 20, so it's a disadvantage throw, right? But you get advantage, so it levels it out.
It was for a minute.
Okay. Well, first thing, these guys are friends, right? These orcs,
Yeah,
like right here next to him.
correct.
Mexico did it work last night.
Okay. Well, Hunter's mark on the blue ogre there. And I'm gonna chunk a hand axe at him.
All right.
Pretty sure this one's short.
Yep.
It's 16 to hit.
Well, that hit.
Boom.
Charger.
Easy. Well,
That is going to be 12 points of damage on the first one.
He's out of there.
That's it?
He only had 6. He was targeted by 2 of the people
right.
first.
Okay, well, can I... Is it a disadvantage to try to get this one, the red one?
Yeah, he's right at the limit for throwing.
Well, I'm gonna try it anyway. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! I rolled a 17 and a 15.
Oh, that definitely hit.
Yeah. With Damn, no hunter's mark. Oh. That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
All right, and then you have one more throw.
One more, and if I get him with this one,
I like this. That's my
then he gets my extra.
yeah.
Yeah. It works for
Oh
this
man, this wasn't a disadvantage. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Oh, that hit.
I rolled a 12 and a 20 on that one.
Oh shit.
Yeah. This one gets my extra D8 for being my crazy Stalker attack. Good. That's going to be 13 points of damage on that one. I think that's going to be all I can do, because I've already used up all my movement and my bonus action.
It's got a place where you can, like, screw it into, like, a mount.
Yeah, it looks like the standard
Yeah.
tripod.
Yeah. I got a tripod in the Jeep.
All right.
It's got telescopic legs, and it'll stand up and that tall and everything.
Dude, you can get like little custom tripod mounts and hook up both your phone and that speaker on the same tripod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a fuck. No, it's like a little clamp. Boom. It's like universal. And it screws into a tripod. You can snap any phone into it.
Right, yeah. I just got this little arm thingy that I can attach to my table.
Oh.
And it's got clasps, you know.
It reminds me of that arm that's on the space station.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've even got my battery attached to it.
Dude, you could just get the little mount for the tripod and mount it to that arm.
Yeah.
You can get those little mounts for the tripod and mount to anything. I love them.
Yeah, it's convenient. It's all easily disassembled and put away.
Mm-hmm. And most gear, like you're noticing, usually like has a mount for it. And yep. Tripod.
Yeah, it's got one of these
Yeah.
little screw ins.
I love it. Tripod gear is my Lego.
It's pretty
Screw
nice.
shit
I like
together.
it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's pretty solid and heavy.
Yeah.
Well, it's like 10-hour battery it said.
It's amazing, like how much they can do with these small speakers. The first time Galen showed me his Amazon Dot, it just freaked me out how loud it was, how clear it was.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive, to be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have it. I just leave it off. So all three of these orcs rush in, surround the ogre, and each one of them gets a deep cut. Did 36 points of damage total for amongst the three of them. That brings us to
What about our crew? What are they doing?
the trees are at 8 and 3 in the initiative order. Second group here.
They're making like a tree and leaving.
Or they're just hiding in the trees.
This group here is going to get ballsy, and they run up on the fucking giant. They're like, we have the Slayers of Steve at our back. What possibly could go wrong? And they rush up,
How could I name the ways?
make their attempt. That's 2 out of 3 of them. So all right, and they do 11 points of damage. And this sucks. This is my first time actually trying to do this, but I'm trying to run this out of Firefox. And
Or to roll
it is-
20?
yeah, and it is definitely slower. have a feeling I can probably speed it up by splitting things into 2 different screens here. But that'll take more time than it's worth, so I'm not going to do that. All right. We are now at the giant. He picks a orc at random here. That's 8 plus 8, so that's 16. Oof. That's 3d8 plus 5. I'm going to go with the average here that's got listed. That's 18 points of damage, and he pounds George the ogre into the dirt, and it's rough. Oh, he gets 2 attacks.
George.
It used to be.
We will kill you all in honor of Steve and George.
And and you can now add Greg to the list because that's a multi-attack there. So.
Oops.
Not Greg.
Yeah. This last orc is like he's starting to look like he's seen the error of his ways, and we move on to a yellow ogre. Oh yeah, he can do that. Moves up behind this orc here, and oh shit! Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Bert is out of there, and so it is now. That was yellow and now green. I got a little dot on him. Ogre moves 40, and so he will move 40.
That's right. Group all up like that.
And that is a miss. That orc is like seeing what's going on, and he's jumping out of the way. The great club works out well for him. Oh wait, this guy still has 1 hit point left. Indeed he does, and he is rolling a 2, so that doesn't get him anywhere, even against some handful of orc fodder. We are now to tree number 1. Are these set for you guys to be able to move?
Nah.
Controlled by determining character settings. Man, that's some bullshit. 25 left.
Just move them for us.
Alright, where do y'all want him?
What do they move, like 20 foot?
Probably.
Just move them 20 foot closer.
Well,
What can they do attack-wise? Do they have a ranged attack?
they do not have a ranged attack, and they do indeed move 20 feet. So
Let's move 20 feet each in a straight line towards the group of ne'er-do-wells.
boop.
Right.
So they start moving in. The shrub I didn't even bother to roll for because
No. We don't want Buddy getting killed.
No.
that's kind of what I figured.
He is our witness.
He's our supplier.
So Thorin, we are back to you.
Okay, I'll move up a little bit, about where the trees are at. And then I want to try to cast Hypnotic Pattern on these ogres and the giant.
All right. That's what kind of saving throw?
I don't have it in front of me.
Hold on. He don't have his shit with him, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. It'll be like the last age still. Yep. 120 feet. Blah blah blah.
32 wisdom save.
Yep.
All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
They're not very wise, I don't think.
Nah.
None of them really are here. Let's see. Square 30 feet.
Can I get all of them?
You drop it here. I'll call that all of them and still avoiding your orcs. When we go here, you could probably get. You're still getting all of them. But I'm going to call this piece of him in there as being in there. So. Hill Giant is a -1, and ogres are a -2. What are we trying to beat? Oh, I can pull that up.
Yeah.
His charisma is
Like
Plus-
19.
yeah, so +4
Right.
with the 3, so that's 15. Yeah, they all fail, so they are hypnotized.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Wilrow, inspiration?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
Awesome.
Incapacitated, a speed of 0.
No, so they're hypnotized. Can we make them do shit, or it just slows them down, or what's the effect?
No, they're just like incapacitated and 0 movement speed.
yeah, like,
So they're just like frozen.
Oh, okay.
We
And
just beat them down one at a time.
We can't get a dancing routine out of them.
yeah, can't incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. The spell ends if the affected creature takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake them out of it.
Okay, so we take out
So-
the alts first, leaving the giant for last.
Right. Yeah.
And this ogre here is
Get
badly
that
wounded.
Okay. Let's see what 30 feet looks like. What's my distance? It's 35, right? Speed 30. Huh.
You're 35. You're wood elf.
Was that the right? Yeah.
So 35 would get you over here. Either of these.
That's about right where I want to be. It's just right here. All right, crossbow to this guy. Mini crossbow, 3 shots. With inspiration. Okay. So inspiration gives me another roll, kind of like an advantage thing almost. If I'm going to-
Inspiration, if you don't like the roll, you can roll a 1d8 and add it to whatever the number is on your current dice.
Alright, I just rolled a 3, so I think I am going to take the inspiration.
What's your plus on that?
I'm looking at it. I think it's only like 5, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll. You said a D8?
D8.
So that's what did I say? 3, a 5, 7, 8. Plus 3, it's 11. Damn.
11 hits an ogre.
Oh, awesome.
They're incapacitated also.
Awesome. So that's gonna be 1d6 plus 4.
You should get advantage on that
Um,
if they're incapacitated.
it does not say so. When I look at prone, it does specifically say advantage. Restrained specifically says advantaged. Incapacitated just says can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. I mean, we'll go with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I just figured.
I kind of thought so too, but you know, in review of the condition, it doesn't specifically call it out like some of the others do.
Yeah, that's your call, man. It don't matter to me. I just figured I'd bring it up.
Oh, but if you hit him, he's down. He only had 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
You did hit him, so you've got 2 more shots.
Unless you heal him or something.
Next guy's gonna be this one.
All right.
Again with the hand crossbow.
Tat tat.
That's an 11 plus a 5. That's a 16, so that hits.
Good hit.
That's a 2 plus 4. That's 6 points of damage.
Plus 4. It'd be plus your dexterity.
I got 1d6 plus 4 for a hand crossbow somehow. I don't know. I have to go open that up. And...
Yeah, you don't. Your dexterity isn't that high, is it?
It's just how it's.
That's an 18.
29, 30.
Oh, you changed it. That's too okay. That's just how the sheet showed the hand crossbow.
It has 2 different spots. One for attack, one for damage.
Oh, okay. Well, so cool.
And you had the attack set right, but the damage was not.
Well, I'm just gonna say Roll20 auto-loaded that. I know not do better. Okay, so I forgot what I fucking rolled. A 2 plus a 2, that's a 4. But let's do some subtraction though.
Yeah.
Go ahead and subtract a total of 4 from the whatever the first 2 were.
That was your first hit on the second ogre.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. I didn't even roll the
Good
first
cast
one.
got him at level 1.
Okay. So we're at 4 points of damage. And then I got one more roll. One more hit, crossbow. That's a 2 plus a 5. That does not hit. That's it for my turn.
All right. Atchwak, it is your turn.
Extra attack is about all I gain at the level. Oh, and counter turn.
Yeah, I'll get an extra attack when I go to level 5 mode.
Alright, it is my turn.
Yes, indeed.
Since the next level's going to be a cleric again.
Alright.
So
Mike was attacking this guy, right?
Yeah.
The yellow one?
It's really score increase.
Okay, I am going to
You have to decide whether you want to go into a level of wisdom to
get
get
out.
be handy. I do want some shocking grass.
Move up here. And I'm gonna use my bonus action, put my hunter's mark on this guy. The big guy in the corner there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my longbow. Since I can't get close enough to any of these guys.
Would be good.
Alright. Haha, that is a 17 on the dice, plus 4. 21.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
That is going to be 12 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
And I get the second one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That one is only going to be an 8 to hit. I rolled a 4.
Okay, and 8 does not hit. And that particular ogre is no longer hypnotized. And
He's got one arrow sticking out of him.
I am
Now,
going
as long as we
to.
don't hit any of the others, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine either way.
I'm going to take out one of these, and I'm going to group these 3 up. They charge up to that ogre. This giant gets a opportunity. No, he does not. He gets no reaction.
Yeah.
So these 3 get in on this ogre, and orcs get a plus something.
I don't have a dice with that on there.
That's plus 5. All right, all 3 of them hit. So that's 3d12 plus 9. So that's 22 and 30. Another 30 points of damage.
Oh, well. Oh, what time is it? 9:30. Starting about 7:30. So let's cover it.
All right, and then we go to the giant, but he's incapacitated. And then we go to the 2 ogres. They are incapacitated. And then we are looking at a tree who will move 25 or 20 feet. 20 feet and 20 feet. And then we're back up to Thorin.
I'll move up a little bit closer by the trees there.
I'm gonna use the trees as mobile cover.
Yeah.
All right. This one is this guy here is surrounded by the orcs. He is the wounded one. The rest are still incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cast Shatter onto the hill giant.
All right.
No, only if they take damage. The soundboard.
You can hit both of these without hitting.
Okay.
Yeah, I can cast Shatter now too.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then.
It's I believe what Constitution.
I believe so. What's the damage on that? Is it 40?
I don't remember.
Shatter is 3d8.
Okay.
So on a 3d8 on a failed Constitution save.
Is it anything
or you get half as much on a success.
Okay.
And
Well, then,
You went to asleep.
okay.
That's why I was
Well,
like,
they missed their turn.
Now remember, it could, like, I don't know what your spell slot situation is, but if you cast it at a higher level, you get more.
and that's a 20.
Yeah, I don't want to upcast it.
Okay, so they both passed, but you roll your 3d8 and we'll take half or whatever that number is.
Okay. That sucks.
yeah, I don't. You put them to sleep and then you woke them up.
Well, they missed their turn, so they can't do anything. Yeah. I got a 15.
Okay, so that's going to
You don't do anything until their turn.
Yep. Yeah, next
Somebody
round.
was doing damage.
All right.
We plan on killing anyway, so.
I don't know. I mean, these orcs seem kind of cool. Maybe we don't kill them. Maybe we just have our own little personal squad.
You know, like.
Maybe we make our own little faction of whatever for the orcs to follow, and then
We'll all go back to Groodhog and party down hard.
They just reduced their share by 30%, so
I'm pretty sure the two blue dragons are going to finish off whoever's the survivor.
well, you never know. We still got to survive.
Well, I don't
this.
know. Are they gaining experience too?
No.
Maybe.
Or are they just going to be the same shit pussies they are now?
They're just the same shit pussies they are.
bunch of fucking shit pussies.
So they did,
Is that in the handbook, a shit pussy? Keep going, I'm gonna look it up, shit pussy. No,
It's
I'm
in the
not. Actually,
book.
no, I'm not. I'm not gonna anyone go
See,
anywhere near that.
There's an entire section on that.
I know there's an entire section of the internet for that.
You need to go to the DnD wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in there real quick.
so they did 30 some odd points of damage to the to this ogre over here, and we're now to Xenos.
Bless you.
Amen.
All right. Well, let's see. Everybody's awake. I'm over here. 40 foot, 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I can get right up on them. I like get right over here, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what it looked like when I counted out squares. 8 squares is 40 movement. I could have even, yeah, that's right.
So that's where you started, was over in this.
Yeah, I was a little back behind, like almost exactly right there.
Okay.
I was trying to cross the beams.
One guy.
They're crossing.
What does it do if you cross the beams?
Apparently nothing. But it's supposed to like shatter the dimension or our universe or some shit, but apparently it did, not even in the movie. They don't know what the fuck they had.
That's false advertising.
So I should be able to thunder wave these two.
Thunder wave.
That's right.
Thunderwave was what, 15-foot square?
Yeah, cube.
15-foot cube, yeah.
Thunderwave
So,
is what this country
you
is
can
built
even-
upon.
You can even miss the other orc there. That's Constitution.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much lower. So that's a 13 and a something else that isn't even a 10. So both of those fail.
Alright, so that's nice. I don't think it'll throw him back though. It's supposed to.
The ogre is large, so he'll get pushed. But
Yeah, I didn't think the giant would.
It was too big for that.
Right. So that'll be 2d8 thunder damage.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Let's get you in here. Ooh, 13.
Oof. All right. So not only is he pushed back, he is having trouble.
Who that? Ogre?
Yeah.
You haven't moved him yet, huh?
And that's 10 feet.
Yep.
All right. Then we are now to. Yep.
Technically still my turn.
It is technically still your turn.
I wanna, as my bonus, I wanna spend a key for patient defense, which gives me dodge as a bonus.
All right. Probably a good move. And Wilro, it is
I like
now your turn.
I don't know if he's got any tables around. I don't like it.
He's gonna get smashed with the table.
Yeah.
He's got like a pretty hefty chunk of trees using like a club.
Alright.
Don't want me to give you this person anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna use it, goddamn. Next turn.
You know? Still have one more person.
Yeah, you do. Don't you get more at some point?
Only 3. Oh, right.
Alright, so hand a crossbow to that ogre. That's a 7 plus 5, that's 12.
That
hit?
does it. Yep.
I'm handy as fuck.
Why even keep track of it at that point?
Yeah.
I think I only get another one on it.
That's a 4 plus a 2, that's 6 points of damage.
Just feel like I get another one.
He said
Again,
6
to
points.
that guy. Yeah, 6 points. That's a 17 on the dice.
Oh, that does it.
Another 4 points of damage. That's a 1. That's a nothing. That's it for my turn.
All right, Atchwak, it is your turn, and both of the ogres look really bad.
Okay, well,
Didn't they look bad before?
The green one was looking pretty awful after that thunder wave. The yellow one
well, I'm gonna,
wasn't so bad off.
They're ogres, so they looked bad from the get-go, right?
They looked bad enough for some easy pickings on a vicious mockery for sure.
okay.
They were good
Alright,
looking
well,
for a
I'm
truck
gonna-
stop.
I'm gonna move up next to Wilro here, and I'm going to switch. I'm gonna switch back. Like I got my shield back out, and I'm gonna start chunking daggers at this ogre if he still has my hunter's mark on him. So I'm gonna chunk a dagger at it.
All right.
Chunk of daggers. That's whack. Chunk
I don't
of
need
daggers.
that. That's not disadvantage, right? I'm
Nope.
close enough. Okay.
20 feet.
Motherfucker. Roll another
You
4.
drop it on your foot or what?
No. That is a 4 plus 6. There's a 10 to hit.
No, just missed.
Motherfucker.
I think 11.
Alright, well, I get another try. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Rotate your dice.
Aha! That's a 19 on the dice.
Well,
Plus
that's
6.
it.
Alright. Well, my daggers, I need a D4. Where's my D4?
Yeah, but it's like a D4 plus 4, right?
Plus my
Seems like it'll be a little cool tonight too.
was for my daggers, I get a plus 3, just on the basic damage, and then I get my extra D6 for the hunter's mark.
Well, he is out of there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, over there, it's way over there.
Alright.
Over there.
Well, he has died,
Everywhere around us.
and I haven't really, well, I think I still have a bonus action, right?
Indeed you do.
Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use my bonus action to put my, I'm going to use my bonus action to put my hunter's mark on the other ogre.
Yeah.
Just have that on standby. And I think that will end my turn.
All right.
The cool thing about hunter's mark is it's like, if for an hour, I can just kind of shift it around.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Handy there.
It just the original target has to die first.
Well, he just died, so
There can be only one.
that's right.
New York, plus 5. Oof. That all hits. One of them just barely. They're going to do at least 3 damage.
Get him.
Or at least 9 damage. So. This guy is out.
Atrak cheers them on in Orcish, but it's not like he's fluent in Orcish. It's like, you know, it's like what he's picked up drinking with other orcs hanging around.
Right, you'll hang off. Bonjour,
Talk
area.
out of turn. I should be able to vicious mockery out of turn.
That's
Burrito.
a cast. And, but we're fine. At this point, it is the giant's turn. He's looking around. You know, I mean, he's dumb, but he ain't that dumb. He drops his club and is like,
Well, I understand him.
both Atrak and Xenos, they hear him. He's like, oh, please don't fuck me up. He's like,
Right.
just out here hungry, and he actually uses his turn to plead for his sorry ass life.
I mean, we
Well,
could
hang on.
bring him along with us too.
Right, meal before supper.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, I mean,
Like Gary,
honestly, how dumb is this guy? Because I was kind of thinking about, like, does my hunter's mark, like, does the target know that it's being marked?
I mean, I'm sure they.
It doesn't really say. Like, I've never really considered it. Like, I wonder. I imagine not.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'd have to Google around, but what I do believe here is that with your knowledge of giants, you know they're highly food motivated. The hill giants specifically, and their whole goal in life is to get bigger than any other hill giant, and they know that eating makes them bigger. Fatter, yes, but they're not big on the nuance.
Well, what do you say? What do you say we try to keep this hill giant? Like, how, like, do y'all think we could manage, like, to keep a hill giant with us?
If we feed him well and convince him that his
We do
uniform
currently
has to
have-
be
He's going to be healthy and strong.
We do currently have 2,000. We do currently have 2,000 pounds of elk meat.
And when that's gone, what happens?
Well, that's like a meal
Well,
for him.
by then we'll have more.
Is he potty
You
trained?
know, we'll have something. I don't know.
Not
But I'm
exactly.
just saying.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
that he's not.
He's not
He's
sleeping
gonna
anywhere
clean up
near
the hill
us.
giant shit.
He's a hill giant, so I don't think he's going to
We
be
don't
able to
have
tell us
bags that
more than we already know about the other giants. So
I'm just
we
saying,
can either
okay,
try to keep him and use him, or we can kill him.
if we feed him a bunch of elk meat, he's gonna like, he'll have to walk behind us.
I mean, if you're going to try to, convince him to follow you around and, use food as the lure, I'll give you a persuasion with advantage.
Well, I kind of had the idea of, like, does anybody have anything like minor illusion or something? Like, I'm kind of wondering, like, could we trick this giant into thinking that we've, like, cursed him somehow and he has to serve us?
Dress him like a little girl.
I don't think that's how minor illusion works.
Well, I mean, minor illusion is just making a thing. Like, I mean, I'm talking about tricking the giant because he's not very smart. You know,
It's
like,
not
he's
even a matter of tricking. I mean, you're sitting here with like 6 orcs, and there's 5 of you. There's moving trees. I mean, he knows he's dead. If you want him to be, he can't outrun you. You're basically, if you want him to follow you up to where the dragons are, what's his real choice in the matter?
You don't want to bring him?
I wanna pluck his eyeballs out and tell him the hills don't have eyes.
Well, we all want something.
The rest of the party looks at Xenos concernedly.
Xenos is getting a little hostile.
Methinks
I'm all for
Xenos
taking him
needs to
with
go
us.
spend some me time with the bush.
Right? You've been away from Buddy too long, man.
You have you have like the medicine skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like, you know how to fill people up. In case you're looking for a giant centipede, you can get one put together. Since he got picked first, he gets the prime position.
I thought it was a caterpillar.
Was it human caterpillar? I thought it was human centipede.
Oh God!
Yeah, no, I was thinking of something else. That puka?
Do not speak of that cursed. Oh, God, that was awful. Like, oh my God, I didn't even watch the whole thing, and it was awful.
Oh yeah. It was just a gag fest.
Oh, it was terrible. Like, it was just like somebody had a really disgusting idea, and they were like, "Let's make a movie about it."
That's fucked up.
No,
So,
the really fucked up part about it is the people that paid for it didn't know what it was going to be about, and like they weren't paying attention. They just kept throwing money at the project, and then like showed up for the red carpet day. Like, what the hell is this?
Ugh.
So we're like 3 ticks away from 11 o'clock. I guess party consensus. Are you dragging the hill giant along to your
I say we take him. What's your name,
giant
hill giant?
destination?
I say we take it. Until
his
it
name is-
doesn't make sense.
Yeah. The green light came on.
His name is Zug.
Yeah.
His name is what?
Zug.
Zug.
I mean, the green light on the charger came on. The battery light's not doing anything.
Weirdly enough, he can't spell, but he's like, that's Zug with 2 G's, you dick.
Awesome.
Hey, now.
Get away.
I don't need the sass mouth from Zug.
Well, welcome, Zug. Today is the start of a whole new life for you. You work for us now.
Oh, we're not pulling his eyeballs out.
No, but we're gonna take advantage of him like a Scientologist, C-Corp.
Right.
I mean, not yet,
You
anyway.
guys might have enough material on the cart to sew him up a red shirt and send him towards the dragon.
Yeah, there we go.
What are we gonna do? Feed him to dragons, or?
Well,
I mean,
He'll just be a meat shield too.
Yeah, that's
kind of like if we're looking at our track record. If we're looking at our little track record here, it's kind of likely we're going to recruit the dragons when we run into them. But you know,
Just gonna keep marching until we take over the whole
bridge when we
fucking
get to
D&D universe.
Only white dragons.
none of those.
I got some colorful dragons that are my friends. You know, they seem to be all right.
Well, what do we? You guys are within spitting distance of the ass core. It's like a little hole that if you shoot protons in, the whole thing blows up. And
Cross the beams to ass core.
About the size of a womp rat.
about the size of a womp rat, the whole ass core itself. Let's see.
Kill small animals.
For fun.
Alright.
But he can't read. So, you guys are here. I don't think I think it would take quite the random encounter to slow you down at this point. We can either move on into the ass core and give it a shot, or we can pick it up again on
Give it a shot.
day.
Right in
I don't know. I'm kind of. And if everybody else is down to keep going, then I guess I can carry on for a little while. But I know I got to get some sleep, and I still got to unpack all my shit. I just got back from that. But,
Yeah, I mean, we can do the long rest thing. Are we keeping this giant, or am I pulling his eyeballs out?
We're keeping it.
we're keeping it.
We've already discussed this.
Yeah, that's correct.
We're keeping the giant, but we are making it clear to him that there is a member of the party that wants to tear his eyeballs out. Just so he's aware of his situation.
Don't make me stop this cart and come back there.
So we'll pick up on next Friday, or Wednesday, depends on what Pat's ready with. But I got everything.
I think Wednesday I would be good to go if y'all want to carry on with Pat Lanta.
Oh, absolutely.
Sounds like a
Oh, yeah.
thing.